So you asked for it, the green screen's back, but I'm having some issues with it. As you can see, it's glitching out and it's changing its mind and it's not showing my legs, and so just bear with me on this video so I can figure it out, please. I think changing the genes worked. So Resident Evil 4, one of those games I never got to play when I was younger. I've just played the remake and holy shit, this game is good. Really good. Like, I'm pretty sure it was up for Game of the Year, but I didn't take any notice of it, because the only Resident Evil game I've played is Resident Evil 2 Remake, which is good. You know, over time it's kind of soured on me, and I don't think it's as good as people were saying, but as a remake, it's pretty damn faithful, and it's done really well. But now you have Resident Evil 4. You see, I've been playing quite a few games recently, literally just playing for the sake of it. That's why there's been no uploads. I've been working, I'm playing, I'm chilling. I'm just trying to get back into the vibe of enjoying games a bit more. And my god, the remake, this really, it's made me excited for games again, man. Resident Evil 4 Remake is an incredible game in itself. Just forget about the fact it's a remake. Even if it was just a standalone game that came out today, without the remake or etc, called it Resident Evil fucking 8 or something, no one's played it before. Wait, is there a Resident Evil 8? I also came to a revelation, by the way, but we'll get to that probably halfway through the video. So what is Resident Evil 4 if you don't know? Well, it's a third-person action survival horror game. That's the best way to put it, but it leans more towards action this time around rather than horror, like Resident Evil 2 Remake. Resident Evil 2 Remake was a very slow, atmospheric, you know, you just walk it slowly, bang, you're shooting zombies like 6 times, the bullet sponges, you've got like a bit of enemy variety, those crawly things that crawl on the bloody walls and stuff that scare the crap out of you, and then obviously you have Mr. X as well. Resident Evil 4 is not Resident Evil 2. Okay, Resident Evil 4 is a very different game. Very different. And I wasn't aware of how different it was because, like I said, I had never played Resident Evil 4 when I was younger. This is not a horror game, in my opinion. This is a full-on action, adventure, thriller game, okay? It's not horror. There's not much too scary about it, to be honest with you.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. Sorry.
So you play as Leon Kennedy, returning from Resident Evil 2, and you're on a brand new mission. Now, Leon Kennedy isn't the same Leon Kennedy you knew in Resident Evil 2. No, this guy is trained. This guy has gained skills and you just can't imagine the skills he's gained over 2 games, or whatever Resident Evil 3 was about. I didn't play the Resident Evil 3 remake, apparently it was crap. But this guy is not Resident Evil 2 Leon. This guy is Resident Evil 4 Leon. You're going to be drop-kicking zombies or infected people or whatever. You're going to be shooting with a shotgun, assault rifles, knifing them, counter-attacking them, fighting giant monsters, all sorts. This is not Resident Evil 2 Leon. But the story, without spoiling too much, basically Leon is sent on a mission to go find a girl, okay? The girl is found, she's not in a great state, and you have to extract this girl without being killed or getting her killed. That's basically it. Now that's part of the revelation, okay? We'll get to that, as I said, halfway through. As a story, Resident Evil 4 is cliche, it's cheesy, it's daft, it doesn't make a lot of sense most of the time, and I fucking loved it. Games are so focused on being super serious, you know, grounded stories, no plot holes, no ridiculous stuff to it. The Last of Us, I don't know, Horizon, even though it's crazy. God of War, you know. A lot of games don't take super stupid stories anymore and just go make them. It just doesn't happen very often. Sure, you've got some pretty stupid ones like Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. That is another video. I've just beaten that game as well, and I have some thoughts. But the point is, it was really nice to play a cheesy, stupid story, you know what I mean? It didn't make any sense to me. I was struggling to follow along, even though it's basic, and I just had a blast shooting stuff and having a reason or excuse to do so. I loved it. That being said, it's cheesy, and as long as you accept that, you're going to enjoy it, but it's not flawless, okay? The story here, what the fuck? I don't understand it, really, so... But once again, not spoiling too much, this girl that you're meant to find is not in the best position, okay? She's not all there sometimes. She's a bit nuts. Not her fault, but it is what it is. That's about it. There's a character that pops up towards the end of the game, and Leon's supposed to have some history with this person. Me being new to the franchise or not really knowing too much of the lore, I was kind of just like, what the fuck is going on?
Move out and draw fire, soldier!
But his boss fight is really cool. But other than that, I don't want to talk about it too much because I loved it and I can't really explain why. It's just dumb. It's just dumb fun. But the thing that really sold me on this game is the gameplay. Hey, what a surprise, right? Resident Evil 4 plays similarly to Resident Evil 2 Remake, but they make it much more action-oriented. In Resident Evil 2 Remake, You had a pistol, you had some SMGs, a shotgun or something like that, but most of the time you're going to be taking yourself steady. You're going to be walking slowly, checking corners, making sure each zombie is dead until a big boss fight comes around. Resident Evil 4, you just sprint through these motherfuckers. Even if it's darkness, pure dark, you sprint through and you just fucking you just shoot. You just keep shooting because the ammo is unlimited, man. Every second you've just got loads of ammo. You've always got loads of ammo. It doesn't seem like you have loads of ammo, but you have loads of ammo, that kind of thing. I can't talk at the minute. Enemy variety is so much better in Resident Evil 4. So much better. You got your basic grunts, then you got like animal dogs that come and get you, like zombie wolves or whatever. Then you got guys with chainsaws, and then you got fucking crazy aliens that blow out their fucking head and they're spiraling on, and you have to shoot specific parts of the fucking thing, and it's a lot. It's a lot. One of my favourite enemy types comes towards the end of the game, and that's when it gets genuinely kind of scary. You're going through this dark, like, laboratory, okay? And you're going through it, and you have to change where the power is sent to. So one room will be powered up, but in order to power up the second room, you've got to lose power in that room. And, you know, that kind of thing. And there's an enemy type that comes out where you have to get an infrared sight just to see their weak points. And when you first experience this enemy, you're not told that. This game leaves you to learn it, and I like that. But my god, when it first starts happening and it's invincible and you just start shitting yourself, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. Just that one enemy type adds so much more to this game towards late game when you get bored. Well, not get bored, but you know, you think you've seen everything. You haven't. You haven't seen everything. You have not seen everything, okay? Okay? Just bear with me. But yeah, the gameplay is fantastic. Enemy variety, as I said, is good. They require different tactics, different types of weapons work better on certain enemies. So you have to really choose what ammo you're going to craft. Are you going to go for healing supplies? You're going to go for ammo, etc. I always went for ammo. That's why I probably thought it felt unlimited. I was kind of making it easier for myself. But there is choice here, and the crafting system is phenomenal. These Resident Evil games, even Resident Evil 2, I love the crafting systems. They're so simplistic, and the way it's structured for when you open up your inventory and you get to lay it out how you choose. I love this stuff. I don't know why more games don't use it. It's like the perfect inventory crafting system. Think about your looter shooters like, I don't know, Destiny 2. Imagine having just an inventory system like that where you could just slot it and you could just bang, bang, switch weapons like that, bang, bang. It would be cool. But Resident Evil just nails it. Just nails it. It's very clear what you're going to craft. It makes it very clear what mixing different herbs will do. It's very clear what mixing ammos and stuff like that will do. Like you've got your bolt ammo, your pistol ammo, your SMG ammo, your rifle ammo. It makes it very, very clear. And the choice is just... I love choice. Choice is great. Someone's car alarm's going off. I don't know if you can hear that. But yeah, this is further improved by weapon variety. You have a ton of weapons here that you can buy with pestas, I think they're called pistas or something like that. It's currency, okay, but it's in-game currency, not the bad in-game currency where you can actually buy in-game currency. The in-game currency you actually earn by playing the game. Why do I have to clarify that? So yeah, you get loads of different coins, currency, whatever, and you can buy different weapons after each chapter, and each chapter gives you a discount on the new weapon, so you can choose whether you want it right now, you want to risk it or not, and I really like that. This is why linear games are so good, man. It's so handcrafted for you. Every little bit makes sense. Like that choice of choosing that new weapon versus sticking and saving your money for maybe the next weapon in the next chapter. It's perfectly crafted, man. Handcrafted. You feel that risk. You feel the care. And I just love it. Now, my revelation. You see, as I said, I have never played Resident Evil 4. Okay? Well, I have now, but I never had before. And it quickly dawned on me that The Last of Us, and I'm going to piss some people off with this, The Last of Us straight up ripped off Resident Evil 4. If the remake is anything like the original, they ripped off Resident Evil. Fuck, I'm getting confused. Leon, male, protective character, wants to escort little girl, or, well, not little girl, let's say she's a teenager, and then an adult, or whatever. The point is, you got to fucking help someone and get someone to a certain location, right? Damsel in distress. Interactive environment, so she helps you out sometimes. Third person gunplay. Infected girl needs to be escorted because of plot reasons. It's Last of Us. Resident Evil 4 is the original Last of Us. That's just my opinion, man. The only thing that's lacking is stealth. Stealth in Resident Evil 4 is kind of ass. I can't even lie. Even in the remake does not do stealth very well. You could sneak up on enemies and stab them straight away, but half the time with the way the missions are laid out, you're not going to be stealth in it. It's easier just to go guns blazing when you have to craft in resources, so keep that in mind. That's where The Last of Us improved on Resident Evil 4. I am genuinely interested to find out if that's true, you know, because based on my opinion, why can you see the chair, man? Get the fuck out. I thought I fixed this shit. Based on my opinion, right, it does seem like Resident Evil 4 was the biggest inspiration for The Last of Us, but that's just me. Anyway, apparently there's a really good DLC called, I think it's called Separate Ways for Resident Evil 4. I haven't played that yet. I think I saw a comment saying please play it, but I don't have time ready at the minute. I've got to go back to work and stuff like that. But I will play that at some point. But I just wanted to get this video out there when my thoughts are fresh, because I just loved it. I don't want more people to play it. I'm one of those guys that didn't play the original, as I've said many times in this video. But I just pissed it off. I was like, oh, Resident Evil 4. Oh, okay, I guess it's great for fans or whatever. Nah, this is just a great game, period. If you haven't played it yet and you see it on sale, go and fucking buy it. Do yourself a favor. Just do yourself a favor. I do also think it helped that I've got a new OLED monitor that I'm using. This new OLED monitor definitely increased atmosphere. Maybe I'll review the OLED monitor. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Do you want to see a review of my monitor? It's not exactly a game, but it's a gaming monitor. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around. The green screen's back, as you said, so hopefully you're happy with that. And, yeah, just have a good day. And, yeah. Yeah.